What do you think winning at 70 looks like? It's not grand achievements, but 6 surprisingly familiar little things that can reveal the secret to a peaceful life through the spirit of Zen. Do you believe it? Climbing stairs is Zen practice? Remembering lunch is the key to dwelling in the present? It sounds strange, but these 6 ordinary actions, viewed through the lens of Zen Buddhism, will change how you feel about your later years. Do you want to know the secret to always feeling balanced, joyful, and connected at 70? The answer lies in 6 things so simple you might be doing them every day. Let's explore the journey of winning at life in the most meaningful way. Ever feel that little twinge, that slight hesitation, when faced with a flight of stairs? Perhaps it's the memory of a time you felt winded, a little less energetic than you used to be. Or maybe you simply see it as a mundane, necessary task. But what if I told you that something as ordinary as climbing stairs could be a profound exercise in mindfulness? A secret gateway to Zen practice woven right into the fabric of your day? Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're embarking on a slightly different journey. We're not chasing enlightenment on a mountaintop, though that sounds lovely, but rather finding it in the simple act of ascending a staircase. Specifically, we're diving into the first of our 6 keys to truly thriving, not just surviving, at 70 and beyond. All through the insightful lens of Zen Buddhism. And that first key? It's the ability to climb a flight of stairs without gasping for air. Not just as a testament to physical health, but as a beautiful practice of, or mindfulness, in action. Now, when we think of Zen, grand meditation halls and serene silence often come to mind. But the essence of Zen lies in bringing mindful awareness to every single moment. No matter how seemingly insignificant, think about it. Each step you take is a unique, fleeting experience. Your foot makes contact with the stair, your weight shifts, muscles engage, and your breath ebbs and flows. In that single step, a universe of sensation unfolds. Instead of rushing through this everyday activity, lost in thought about your next task or replaying yesterday's events, what if you consciously brought your attention to the present moment with each rise? Feel the muscles in your legs working, the gentle pull and release. Notice the rhythm of your breath. Is it shallow and hurried? Or can you find a sense of calm and steadiness even with the physical exertion? This isn't about judging your fitness level or pushing yourself to exhaustion. It's about observation without criticism. If you find yourself getting winded, simply notice it. Acknowledge the sensation in your body, the quickening of your breath, the increased heart rate. These are all just passing phenomena, impermanent like everything else in existence, a core teaching in Zen. At 70, being able to navigate those stairs with a degree of ease is undoubtedly a wonderful sign of physical well-being. But layering on this element of mindful awareness transforms a mundane task into a moving meditation. Each step becomes a conscious choice, a deliberate act of presence. You're not just getting from point A to point B, you're fully inhabiting the journey. One step, one breath at a time, and in that mindful ascent, you might just find a deeper connection to yourself and the present moment, a true win in the spirit of Zen. So, we've just explored how even the simple act of climbing stairs can become a mindful practice, bringing us fully into the present moment. Now, let's shift our focus slightly, but stay rooted in that same principle of presence. Our second key to thriving at 70 through the lens of Zen is the seemingly simple act of remembering what you had for lunch yesterday. Think about it. Someone asks you, "What did you have for lunch yesterday?" Can you recall it with a gentle smile? Maybe it was a simple sandwich, a colorful salad, or perhaps some warm, comforting soup. This ability to access a recent memory is a wonderful indicator of mental clarity, a sign that our cognitive gears are still turning smoothly, especially as the years gracefully accumulate. But here's where the wisdom of Zen beautifully intertwines. While recalling a recent event like yesterday's lunch signifies a healthy mind, the core of Zen teaching gently reminds us not to become attached to the past. The past, after all, is just that, past. It has already unfolded. Clinging to it, whether with longing, regret, or even just a persistent mental replaying, can subtly steal our attention from the preciousness of the present moment. Imagine your mind as a clear, flowing stream. Memories are like leaves that float down that stream. It's natural to notice them as they pass. You might see a particularly vibrant leaf, a happy memory, or a slightly withered one, perhaps a moment of disappointment. Zen encourages us to acknowledge these leaves as they appear, but not to reach out and hold onto them tightly, preventing the natural flow of the water. Remembering what you ate yesterday can be like noticing a leaf that has just floated by. You observe it, perhaps even note its shape and color, but you don't try to pull it back upstream. You let it continue on its way, allowing the stream, your present awareness, to remain clear and undisturbed. How often do we find ourselves re-chewing the mental food of the past? Perhaps a conversation we had, a decision we made, or even just yesterday's lunch, lingering in our thoughts longer than it needs to. Zen invites us to recognize this tendency without judgment and gently guide our attention back to the here and now. So, at 70, the ability to recall yesterday's lunch isn't just about having a good memory, it's a gentle reminder. If you can remember it without being swept away by nostalgia or getting lost in a comparison to lunches past, it suggests you're cultivating a healthy detachment from the ever-flowing river of time. You acknowledge the past, but you don't let it define or consume your present. In the spirit of Zen, true thriving isn't about having a perfect memory of the past, but rather about cultivating a vibrant presence in the now. Remembering yesterday's lunch with ease and then gently letting it go is a small but powerful practice in living fully in this very moment. Join us next time as we explore our third key, the surprising significance of standing on one leg. We've explored how mindfulness can be found in the simple act of climbing stairs and how letting go of the past helps us stay anchored in the present. Now, for our third key to thriving at 70 through the wisdom of Zen. We delve into something that might seem like a playful exercise, the ability to stand on one leg for a mere 10 seconds. Picture this. You're in your living room, and someone playfully challenges you to stand on one leg. It sounds easy enough, doesn't it? Perhaps you even try it right now. What do you notice? A slight wobble? A need to focus? That seemingly simple act of balancing our entire weight on a single leg holds a profound metaphor within the teachings of Zen. In Zen philosophy, the ultimate goal is often described as achieving a state of inner stillness and unwavering stability, a mind that remains balanced and serene amidst the inevitable storms of life. Just like trying to stand on one leg requires a focused effort to maintain equilibrium, Cultivating inner peace demands consistent practice and awareness of our mental state. Think of your mind as the surface of a tranquil lake. When the winds of life, our worries, anxieties, and external pressures, blow fiercely, the surface becomes choppy and disturbed. However, with practice in Zen, we learn to cultivate a deep inner stillness, allowing those surface ripples to subside, revealing the calm and clear depths within. Standing on one leg, even for a brief moment, mirrors this inner quest for balance. Notice what happens in your body when you try this. You engage your core muscles. You adjust your posture. Your gaze might become fixed on a point in front of you. This physical act of finding balance requires a laser focus, a complete immersion in the present moment. You can't be thinking about your grocery list or that email you need to send. Your entire being is dedicated to staying upright. This intense focus is akin to the concentration we cultivate in Zen meditation. How often in our daily lives do we feel mentally off balance, pulled in a million different directions? Are thoughts scattered like leaves in the wind? Zen teaches us that just as we can train our bodies to find physical equilibrium, we can also train our minds to find that same sense of centeredness and stability. At 70, the ability to stand on one leg for 10 seconds isn't just about preventing falls, though that's certainly a wonderful benefit. It's a subtle yet powerful demonstration of your ability to focus, to find your center, and to maintain equilibrium even when challenged. It's a physical manifestation of the inner resilience and mental fortitude that Zen practice aims to cultivate. So, the next time you find yourself waiting in line or perhaps just having a mindful moment, try standing on one leg. Notice the subtle adjustments your body makes, the focus required, and perhaps recognize it as a gentle reminder of your own innate capacity for balance, both physical and mental. It's another small yet significant step on the path to thriving with the wisdom of Zen. Up next, we'll explore the profound benefits of a good, hearty laugh. We've explored the mindful stillness of climbing stairs and the centered balance of standing on one leg. Now, let's move to something that feels inherently lighter, yet carries equally profound wisdom within the context of Zen: the ability to have a truly hearty laugh. Think about that kind of laughter that bubbles up from deep within, the kind that makes your shoulders shake, maybe even brings a tear to your eye. It's a full-bodied experience, a release of tension, a pure expression of joy in a particular moment. But beyond just feeling good, this capacity for genuine laughter resonates deeply with core principles of Zen Buddhism, particularly the ideas of letting go of attachments and seeing reality with an empty mind. In Zen, we often talk about the burdens we carry, our expectations, our judgments, our clinging to how we think things should be. A hearty laugh, in its purest form, is an act of momentarily shedding those burdens. It's a letting go, an unclenching of the mental fist that often holds onto seriousness and control. Imagine your mind constantly trying to hold perfectly still the surface of a pond. Any ripple, any disturbance, creates tension, but when you truly laugh, it's like letting go of that rigid control, allowing the pond to ripple freely for a moment. It's in that temporary surrender to the present moment of joy that we can glimpse a sense of liberation. Zen emphasizes seeing reality as it truly is, without the filters of our preconceived notions and biases, seeing with an empty mind. When we can laugh heartily at the simple absurdities of life, at our own imperfections, or at the playful nature of existence, it suggests we're momentarily stepping outside those rigid mental frameworks. We're not taking ourselves or the world quite so intensely. And in that lightness, there's a profound sense of freedom. When was the last time you had a truly good belly laugh? What triggered it? Did you notice a sense of lightness afterwards? A temporary escape from worries and anxieties? That feeling is akin to the sense of release that Zen practice aims to cultivate, a freedom from the constant chatter and judgment of the mind. At 70, if you can still find humor in the everyday, if you can still chuckle at a silly joke or find amusement in the unexpected twists and turns of life, it's a beautiful indicator that you haven't lost that ability to see with a fresh, open perspective. It suggests a resilience of spirit, an ability to roll with the punches, and a deep understanding that life, with all its challenges, also holds moments of pure, unadulterated joy. So, embrace those moments of laughter when they arise. Don't hold back that chuckle, that snort, that full-bodied guffaw. In the realm of Zen, a hearty laugh isn't just a pleasant experience, it's a tangible expression of letting go, of seeing the world with a lighter heart, and of truly thriving in the present moment. Next up, we'll explore the vital importance of connection and maintaining friendships as we age through the insightful lens of Zen. We've laughed together, found our balance, and embraced the present moment. Now, let's turn our attention to something deeply human and incredibly valuable, especially as we navigate the later chapters of life, the nurturing of friendships. This is our fifth key to thriving at 70 and beyond, viewed through the insightful perspective of Zen Buddhism, which reminds us to cherish the precious, yet impermanent, connections we share. There's a unique comfort and joy that comes from the companionship of good friends. Especially as we age, these are the people who understand our stories, share our memories, and offer unwavering support through life's inevitable ups and downs. But within the framework of Zen, we approach these cherished bonds with a profound understanding. All relationships, like everything else in existence, are inherently impermanent. Zen teaches us to recognize and accept the ever-changing nature of reality. People enter our lives, stay for a season, and sometimes move on. This isn't meant to sound disheartening, but rather to encourage us to fully appreciate the beauty and significance of each connection while it lasts. Maintaining friendships in a Zen-inspired way isn't about clinging desperately to the past or demanding that relationships remain static. Instead, it's about being fully present and grateful for the shared moments, the laughter, the understanding that exists right now. Think of friendships like blossoms on a tree. They bloom beautifully, bringing color and fragrance to our lives. We cherish their beauty while they are present. We know that eventually, they will fade and fall. But that doesn't diminish the joy they brought us during their time. Similarly, we appreciate our friends for who they are in this moment, without imposing rigid expectations or becoming overly attached to how things used to be or how we think they should be. When we approach friendships with the understanding of impermanence, it frees us from unnecessary suffering. We learn to appreciate the simple act of sharing a cup of coffee, a heartfelt conversation, or a moment of comfortable silence. We let go of the need for our friends to always be there in the exact way we expect. And instead, We embrace the relationship in its current form, with all its evolving dynamics. Think about a dear friend. What are the qualities you cherish most about them today? Can you appreciate the connection you share right now, without dwelling on past disagreements or worrying about what the future might hold? This is the essence of a Zen approach to friendship, being fully present in the connection. So, at 70, actively nurturing your friendships, reaching out to connect, and sharing your life with others isn't just about social engagement. It's a beautiful practice in appreciating the precious, fleeting nature of human connection. It's about being present with those you care about, fostering gratitude for the shared journey, and letting go of expectations, allowing the relationship to blossom in its own unique way. Join us next time for our final key, the mindful joy of cooking for oneself. We've journeyed through mindful steps, the gentle release of the past, the balance within, the liberation of laughter, and the preciousness of connection. Now, for our final key to thriving at 70 and beyond with the wisdom of Zen. We arrive at something wonderfully practical and deeply rewarding, the simple act of cooking for yourself. Think about it: entering your kitchen, selecting fresh ingredients, and transforming them into a nourishing meal. It might seem like a routine task, something you've done countless times. But within the philosophy of Zen, this everyday activity can become a powerful practice in mindfulness, a form of moving meditation right in the heart of your home. Zen emphasizes being fully present in each moment, engaging all our senses in whatever task lies before us. Cooking offers a rich tapestry of sensory experiences to explore mindfully. Notice the vibrant colors of the vegetables, the satisfying crunch as you chop them, the fragrant aromas that begin to fill the air as you cook. Each step, from selecting your ingredients to the final plating, can be an opportunity to bring your full awareness to the present moment. Imagine a Zen monk meticulously preparing tea during a tea ceremony. Every movement is deliberate, every action imbued with intention. While your everyday cooking might not be as ritualized, the underlying principle is the same, bringing focused attention to the task at hand. It's about being fully engaged in the process, rather than simply rushing through it to reach the end result. Zen also celebrates simplicity and finding joy in the ordinary. Cooking for yourself, especially in later life, can be a profound act of self-care and independence. It's a reminder that you are capable, resourceful, and able to nourish yourself in a fundamental way. This self-sufficiency can bring a deep sense of peace and contentment, aligning perfectly with the Zen appreciation for the simple joys of life. What is your favorite dish to prepare? Can you recall the specific sensations involved? The feel of the ingredients in your hands? The sounds of cooking? The anticipation of the flavors? Bringing this level of mindful awareness to your cooking can transform it from a chore into a deeply satisfying and even meditative experience. So, at 70, if you still find joy in preparing your own meals, savoring the process from start to finish, you are embodying the spirit of Zen in a very tangible way. You are practicing mindfulness in action, appreciating the beauty of simplicity, and nurturing both your body and your mind. These 6 seemingly simple abilities, viewed through the insightful lens of Zen, are not just about surviving, they are about truly thriving, finding profound meaning and joy in the everyday moments of this precious life. Embrace these practices, And you'll discover that winning at life at any age is simply about being fully present and appreciating the journey. One mindful moment at a time. So there you have it. 6 surprisingly simple ways to approach life at 70 and beyond with the mindful wisdom of Zen. Which of these resonated most with you? Let us know in the comments below. We love hearing your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this exploration of mindful living, be sure to subscribe to Buddha's Mindful Meditations for more insights and practices on your journey to inner peace and well-being. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.